The demonstrations are escalating across Europe and now even in Germany. On May 16th, the worst case scenario will happen all across Europe. It's called Fool the Flames of Freedom European United. I'll show you the picture. That's what we'll talk about today. Even in Hanover, the demonstrations have now arrived. People are fed up. All of Europe is rising up now, and Germany is finally joining in. That's what this video is about today, and I have to tell you, this video gave me extreme goosebumps, and if you want to support this channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will go over everything up to May 16th here in the midday update for you again.
They
are civ way wanted they way.
By the way, those were riots in Belgium that nobody noticed. And in Belgium, things are just as heated now. I'll briefly show you a picture now. These are all the countries that are participating. Although Germany has only experienced, let's say, the worst case scenario in a few East German cities so far. Like Hanover, which would probably participate on May 16th. What's important, of course, is that you save this date. And if you're someone who, for example, registers demonstrations, I have no idea about that at all, please send me an email. I would definitely want to promote these demonstrations. In England, there have now also been demonstrations in solidarity with the Irish, just like the Northern Irish joined the Irish. And please, let's carry out these demonstrations just like the English did. That's extremely important.
In all of them.
That is, police officers who go out against peaceful demonstrators, not what we know when there are AfD party conventions, but against peaceful demonstrators on the street. And there are several reports about this from Irish and English people, that the police attack while the mood on the streets is calm. People are singing together. People are coming together and standing in solidarity, and the police intervene and use water cannons. With pepper spray, with batons, or with shields, they act against these demonstrators. Because they're not supposed to be on the street, but instead they're supposed to go to work for this economy and get back to their jobs as quickly as possible. What kind of governments are these that push something like this through? And now I'll show you the pictures from yesterday in Hanover. Music. And that's exactly what people simply want. They want their lives back. And these images that I'm showing you now should simply be a thing of the past. I don't know yet if I'll get them past YouTube. I have 3 videos, one of riots, one of a woman being pushed down some stairs, and another pretty interesting one that I already think definitely won't get through. It's about a woman with a dog who was beaten up by the police because the dog was barking and she wanted to walk through a Muslim neighborhood. But I know I definitely won't be able to show that. So first of all, get ready for 2 clips.
Man.
Oh.
So I'm the one who puts these videos together. It's the only video he gets. The other 2 won't get past YouTube's ad-friendly guidelines. But that's exactly what Europe doesn't want anymore. These scenes which are now spreading everywhere, you really have to put it that way. I mean, if Elon Musk had never bought X, or back then Twitter, would we be seeing these images today? peaceful right-wing demonstrators who are standing up against hordes of people who actually have no business being here, and at the same time also against the authorities. But the authorities are taking sides, not for the Germans though, and that's exactly what we're seeing here in Germany. A murderer simply gets only one, and therapy in a psychosomatic clinic. Murder charges, I mean, if someone shoots someone 17 times, they just get dropped and the person gets acquitted. PP, just because they might be a little different from us. I really have to be very careful about what I say here. That's why I already got into a bit of trouble earlier. By the way, this Einblick had an extremely interesting report about it, if you just saw the woman. So that was really, it really has to be said. Honestly, it gives me goosebumps. Yes, when the police act so harshly against women because women seek protection for themselves and then they are driven out of their own country like that. Honestly, I'm absolutely stunned by that. Tishi's Einblick just reported that the protests against the government are continuing and that this is also happening in some countries, for example in Norway, France, the UK and Spain. And that's just how it is now. More could follow, as I said, just to refer back to this report from Tishi's Einblick. I haven't heard anything about Spain until this morning. There are just pictures going around at the moment, for example, of women being groped. So the mood there is already at boiling point. The UK, meaning Great Britain, was of course already the front runner yesterday by far. Things have already started there. There have been police parades, did you just see that? But now there are several more countries that are getting ready to put an end to it. So now this video is going around in the Netherlands, which has caused maximum aggression in the Netherlands. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I think we can say that police intervention is out of place here, or how should we assess the whole thing? So I had to cut some parts out for you. I wasn't allowed to show you certain things because of YouTube. But in any case, now the Dutch are also coming together on May 16th with many people out there to send a message against this government. And I hope, and I'll point it out again, if you register demonstrations here in Germany, feel free to contact me. I would support the whole thing, and if you want, of course, I'll come by as well. I'll film the whole thing or just be there. If my community says, hey, just do a live stream of it, feel free to invite me. I'll come, I'll spread the word. Please send me an email. I really want to make a statement that we should put an end to this. And that's exactly why today we're playing the song that everyone is so crazy about again. And yes, I got the okay. And yes, the creator of this music told me, please, yes, share this video with everyone. You can find the link below in the video description. Feel free to give it a like and subscribe as well, since it seems to be the song of the new Germans. Get European movement to be that we no longer support this chaos. Video off.
They have their fingers on the pulse.
Erased. Crime is going up.
Public service salary. Project 2040 tries to fill the void of hatred against arriving foreigners, yet they get paid. The system of the guts that records the crime we see, the crime statistics offer us the facts we need. The stats from other countries tell us why there's a rise in crime. The evidence is overwhelming and yet they keep on lying. It's time to stop this nonsense before we lose it all. This climate shade and carbon nonsense will be our great downfall. How did we get so stupid? Following these facts that try to break the triple lock to break us, not protect us, they use right-wing tactics. What? Some are concerned that the time has come to vote for sense. It's time for a vote of no confidence. Let's face the truth. Create civil unrest. Divide the youth farmland. The EU needs its civil war. They make us poor, divided, and weak. Kids are angry on the streets, pushed to buy Brazilian meat. Women are scared to walk the streets. Let's lay it out for you to see. Not enough housing fit for living, infinite loans. Rent is now so high they say sheds can be homes. The cost just to live, will it ever come down? Homelessness, helplessness, killing small towns, taxes going up, small businesses debased, youth, immigration, now foreign, replaced, hospital costs, small farmers displaced. The media's conflict of interest is a disgrace. The guards, CSO information relaying. Social cohesion, new problems delaying. Just as we look, another event, another fake virus for them to invent. 336K on a shelter for bikes. I can launder that money for you if you like. Use a phone store or barber or new making shop. Hey, fake that small business, tax them all till they drop. They use right-wing and racist terms whenever someone voices concerns.
While the data is being deleted, crime is rising and public sector salaries. Project 1 at 2040 is trying to fill us all with hate against incoming foreigners who don't work but get paid. The Guardian who records the crime so that we see that crime statistics are trying to hide the facts we need. The statistics from other countries show us why crime is rising. The evidence is overwhelming, and yet they keep lying. It's time to stop this nonsense before we lose everything. This climate nonsense and carbon stuff will be our great downfall. How could we become so stupid as to follow these idiots? They're trying to break the triple guarantee to break us, not to protect us. They use right-wing and racist terms whenever someone voices concerns. The time has come
To vote for reason.
It's time for a vote of no confidence. Come on, let's face the truth.
Create civil unrest, divide the youth.
The EU needs its civil war. They make us poor, divided, weak. Children are pushed onto the streets, angry to buy Brazilian meat. Women are afraid to go out on the streets. Let us lay it out for you. Hey, not enough houses, bids for endless loans, rent so high now that you say sheds can be homes, costs just to live, will it ever go down? Homelessness, helplessness, killing small towns, taxes rising, small businesses devalued, youth migration now replaced by foreigners, skyrocketing hospital costs, small farmers pushed out. The media's conflict of interest is a disgrace. CSO alerts are being transmitted. Social cohesion, new problems are delayed. Just as we watch, we see another event, another fake virus that they invent. 336,000 for a bike shelter. I can launder the money for you if you want. Use a cell phone shop or hair salon or new web shop. Hey, screw the small business, tax them all until they give up. They use right-wing
and racist terms when someone expresses something.
Every black person working right around this country at a decent site today is paying 120 euros more per day in diesel, in green diesel.